Alright, oh, that didn't work. Let's see if I can fix that. Let's try that again. Alrighty, now we should be good to go. Oh, Streamlabs, you do amaze me sometimes. Alright, so everything looks like it is in order. I think I got all the tech underway, which is good because I was having some major tech issues earlier. Just don't know why everything that I was doing was lagging a lot, but hopefully we're all clear and we are good to go. Okay, I got some more energy. Time to spend that more energy. Hey Jack, hey Uncle. Yeah, everything is going good right now. Unless the game just crashed. No, everything's going good. Got Minerva to tier 14, which is awesome. It just gives me one minor issue, which is, look at how many superior basic catalysts I have, guys. I got 0. Yeah, my sister's doing a lot better. Thank you for asking. She is home and sleeping and such. So she is doing good now. Okay, some more superior basics. They really want me to farm those superior basics, but I don't have the nodes to farm those. Yeah, it's really good news. Definitely. So getting some more chimichangas, guys. These chimichangas are officially life status. They are necessary for survival. Thank you there, Joshua D. So, I'm really excited because that is what my 9th tier 14 character gives me the chance to start working on my Carnage. The only issue that I have is I'm like so out of resources. And again, I'm building up characters that I'm not using right now. Like, I'm not in the city lane. I'm not in the cosmic lane right now. So I'm kind of building up for people for the future. Don't see people using Nick Fury much anymore. You're tempted to take him to tier 13. Ooh, Ghost Rider. Awesome. I love me some Ghost Rider, so that's good. Hey, William. And yeah, no, people use Fury just mostly on war defense. He doesn't really have a lot else. He can do a couple of things in the Greek raids, but he's really not the best of choices anymore. You could bring him to tier 13 if you want, but personally I would save the orange gear. He is still one of the best characters for Dark Dimension 2 early on, but I don't know if I would use it on that in particular. But it's up to you. Okay, so that's not working. Let me try closing that and reopening that. So we have got, well, we've got some 9 minutes remaining. How are we looking on these? That's fine. You took Symbiote Spidey to tier 13. Oh, congrats. That's a great choice. Okay, we're good. I don't need to spend my energy on that right now. And I'll gladly take those orbs that I'm going to get for that, which can get me some more Symbiote Spidey. Not Symbiote. Whatever I'm getting. What's it called? The Chimichangas, which I'm talking about. Can I get Batman on this game? No, William, I cannot. Batman would be a DC character, and this is exclusively Marvel characters. So let's actually get into some DD3. Some good old Dark Dimension 3. Seems like a good thing to start with. So we're going to go with Ultron and Mr. Sinister first, and then we're going to go Ultron and Phoenix first, sorry, and then Phoenix and Mr. Sinister. And hopefully we can make some good progress today, as yesterday we did not make very good progress. But that was yesterday. Okay, who would you suggest? You got Minerva and Thanos and Symbiote Spider-Man to DD2. Thinking of Black Bolt and Hela or Carnage. Yes. Okay. You have very good choices there, Jack. You need 2 more. Minerva, Thanos, Symbiote Spidey. And honestly, all of them are good choices. I would probably say Carnage and Hela. The reason is, I literally just recorded a video, which is coming out tomorrow, maybe, which is talking about the best and most efficient way to get into Dark Dimension 3 and the way that you should probably do it to start off. And it mentions Minerva, Symbiote Spider-Man, Hela, and Carnage as like first 7 characters you should be bringing up to Dark Dimension 3. And Black Bolt's like 8 or 9 range. So yeah, you can't really go wrong, but I would personally go Hela and then Carnage. Just because they're more helpful for Dark Dimension 3. Let's try and get this Killmonger down. Attack into Shuri real quick. This basic. This has been a pretty good run today, actually. Alright, so I would consider that a definite successful attack. That was one of my best ones in a long time for DD3, so yeah, you will. No matter who you choose out of any of those characters, you're going to get a lot of use out of. So those are really, really good character choices. Better than the ones I did at first, so you can definitely take some good comfort in that. Yeah, that was by far my best attack on this node. Like almost twice what the second one was. Not quite, but felt like it. So we're going to heal up Phoenix. Are we going to heal up Phoenix? Cool, I'm down to 10 power cores, guys. How am I down to 10 power cores? I don't even know. Hopefully we get some power cores soon. What did I use them all on? I don't know what I used them on. Hopefully it was something good. But anyways, I'm down to 10. So when that refresh hits, I'm going to get that 10 for 10, and I'm not going to be getting a whole lot else. I think I'm getting some more for a couple of challenges in a little bit, but Carnage passive is a really, really good one. So I would highly encourage that, yeah. Okay. Symbiotes. Perfect. Mr. Sinister coming in clutch with a clone right here, who's probably going to die right away, which is really sad. That is just heartbreaking. Heartbreaking. Man, I probably should have waited until another Phoenix dropped down, but I was excited, and oh well. I got what I really needed to do done for the day on that. But yeah, I'd agree with the Carnage passive, definitely. Was that one of my better attacks? 1.92. Wasn't bad. Wasn't bad. We are slowly and surely making progress, working our way through node 7, and then we get on to node 8, which actually it doesn't look as bad as node 7, but doesn't look particularly fun either. And then we're free from global, and we move on to cosmic. And my cosmic team is a little better than my global team. Okay, I got a message of yours on my phone, but I don't have it here, so checking to see why. Okay. Literally lost a message of yours on the computer here, Jack, so one second, let me read it over here. Does he need any more, or just passive on him is worth it? He doesn't need any more, but you can do others on him. He has some other good abilities, but I would say that the main important part is the passive, but the others are still good. He is one you could theoretically max out if you wanted to, but you don't need to. How many Iron Fists do I have left to defeat? That is a great question. I took out that one Iron Fist, I think. I killed an Iron Fist. Let me actually minimize this because I can't read that. So it's still showing 2, but I'm pretty sure I killed one. So I don't know. I don't know what's happening with that. All right, well, that finishes that. So these are now down to 2 minutes and 36 seconds. So let me get an arena battle done for this second. And we can get the orbs in a second. And then we get possibly some milestones. How has my day been? My day has been pretty good. A little bit busy. Again, this is like my 3rd straight day releasing 2 videos. So yeah, it's been a bit of a busy stretch, and then I do have a video hopefully out tomorrow too, so I think I put out a lot of content lately. And then I'm going to need to focus on a couple of other things for a few days, but I'm going to be still working on some videos, but more in the background idea for a couple of days just to catch up on some other stuff. And yeah, the Iron Fists are a bit of a danger in that node, because if there's multiple, they just heal each other up eternally. This looks not fun to deal with, but let's try it. But yeah, I am doing good. I am definitely doing good. Didn't really sleep last night, but that happens to me a fair amount of time, so I'm used to it. Alright, come on, Black Order. What can you guys do for me here? Oh, we've got a fair amount of people that we want to have deadified as soon as possible. Let's go here. Oh yeah, Jack, they're an amazing counter. 100%, yep. I know I've recorded it and made a video on it before, but I don't know if I made what the video was. Like, I don't know if I technically had one like straight up symbiotes countering video. I know I did one kind of showing parts of it, and I've done it a few times on stream. So I know I have pre-recorded footage of it, just not made into videos too. Which I could technically edit out and put out soon, but I'm planning on doing I've been in the process of making a full War Guide video series and guide, and that'll be a part of it. But yeah, I'll 100% show you symbiotes versus Asgardians. It might have been part of that. I may have had it on one of this past week in MSFs. So we can flip stuff there. But I've also probably done it... Ooh, that's not what I wanted. Well before that, too. But I've made quite a lot of videos over the almost 2 years I've been doing this. So sometimes I don't remember all the videos I've made. So let's... this is a bit of an issue. I put myself in a bit of a predicament here. But I should be fine. I can just get this stun here. Oh, they can punch up massively. They can definitely punch up massively. Okay, perfect. You might start this video game. Any tips for when you start? I have a ton of suggestions, actually. Ironically, today, both videos I made are designed for people just starting the game. This is not a full suggestion, but if you're going to start, now is an amazing time to start. There is a calendar that is currently going on in this game for a character that you normally can't unlock until later. So that's going to really help you get a big jump start in this game. The character is Minerva. So every day you log in, you get further in your login calendar, and she is the character. And by the end of the month, you'll be able to recruit this character, and that is a huge thing. So best thing I can say is if you're going to do it, it's a great time to do it. Then make a plan, kind of figure out what's good, and build according to some plans. Be as careful with your resources as possible. I know a lot of this is a little hard if you haven't even touched the game, so there's a lot to this game, and of course I like it a lot. I've been playing for 2 years, actually over 2 years, But again, if you do have any questions at any point, feel free to ask me. I do stream every day. I also am on Discord pretty often, so I'm pretty easy to get a hold of. But there's also a lot of people willing to answer some questions because, well, there's a lot of information, and just telling you everything right away is probably just going to confuse you more than anything. And hey there, welcome. I'm going to try this. I'm really sorry if I mess up this name. So Joni, hopefully I didn't really ruin that. Just, going through some daily activities here, answering some questions, and hanging out with everybody. So a pretty good day altogether. I'm going to launch my 2 raids, assuming we have keys. You're welcome. Any tips with your DD2 team? Should you just autoplay it or play manual? I mean, you're always going to do better if you're playing it manually, but if you don't have the time and you want to save time, yeah, you can just put it on auto. You have Thanos and Minerva, so make sure Minerva's next to Thanos, and Thanos is on the end, so he can funnel any energy to her as possible. Then you're going to have Symbiote Spider-Man, he's just going to do awesome stuff no matter what's happening. So I don't have the keys for that. Ooh. Do we have the keys for the other one? Probably. And then whoever else you use, they can kind of just chill out on their own, kind of just doing their thing. So you're pretty safe on that. Okay, so we got a fair amount of orbs and such to open, as we do every day after the raids end. Gold orb. Give me something nice. The first Iron Fist is still alive? Oof. Well, I just completely didn't see it. I honestly probably just lost him in my eyesight. Oh well. I should be able to take him down soon anyways. What do you think about bringing Taskmaster into Dark Dimension 2? I haven't seen enough of him in Dark Dimension 2 or Dark Dimension 3 to give a full answer about him. I know some people are trying him right now, even in as high as Dark Dimension 3. So I don't think he's a bad choice, but I think there's going to be better, more efficient choices. But if you really like a Taskmaster, he's not a horrendous thing. He's also skill, and there's not many great skill choices, so that's something. And yeah, Ultron makes Dark Dimension 2 really easy. Very, very easy. The thing is, you need to beat Dark Dimension 2 to get him the first time. But yeah, that second run is ridiculously easy in comparison. You should imagine how easy it is when you're going for like 15 runs or whatever. Give me something good. Actually, what do I need? I need those. Thank you. I need that. I say give me, what do I need? The correct answer is I need anything that is orange. Actually, I need none of those, so I shouldn't have said that. Something good? Yeah, I could use that one superior basic catalyst. Okay, what do I have here? It's going to be a beta orb. Something shiny? What do I need? No idea. Yeah, that ain't it. That ain't it. Okay, so take a look at these milestones, see what crazy rewards we get for all of that. You've been thinking about doing a few runs of DD2, but you feel like it's useless for no rewards. I mean, you get the cosmetic badge, but I kind of agree. It's not really that meaningful. I do it every once in a while, kind of just to test things and show people some things. So I do believe it is time to get into the Blitz grind, guys. Blitzing for chimichangas, because that is what my life has turned into. So, as you can see here, I focused slightly more on the Orb Assault Blitz this time. Any ideas why? Before I get into this, why do you guys think my Orb Assault Blitz numbers are ridiculous this time? I'm very, very curious, and I'm going to check something on my phone to see if my information is correct or what the numbers are looking at. But what do you guys think? Why do you think I've done so many things in Orb Assault and not that much in Red Star? I mean, I've gotten enough in Red Star, but... So for how many I'm at? Oh my gosh. No one has any guesses. Ah. What a shame. I was going to say for the event, but you don't think that's why? Well, you are partially right. The reason is it was the quarter blitz plus the chimichangas. And the team that I'm the most comfortable with, just putting on auto, knowing that they're going to win every single time, I don't have all of them at 4 stars. So you'll see later. I'm going to go through. I'm just going to keep doing the Orb Assault blitz because at this point, I'm going to 100%. Oh, that's not what I'm trying to use. That's not a real blitz team. You know, I might as well just see how high I can actually get in this blitz. So yeah, I'm just going to keep going on with the Orb Assault. But yeah, you are 100% right there, Ghost. That is the 100% the team that I can't bring into the Red Star Rampage. And they're the best team in the game. So I just used the absolute heck out of them on this blitz. And got a lot of blitz points. I'm going to be getting one of the top reward sets for sure. I don't know how high in particular, but I should be getting pretty high. Mind you, there's probably a lot of people that did this, but I would assume a lot of people for this quarter blitz were going as intense as possible for the Red Star blitz. So maybe we had less activity in the other blitz. You did the same? Yeah, the moment that I posted the or tagged everyone in that message on my Discord server saying that you guys should start using your blitz charges for some chimichangas and such, I 100% just started using my Black Order nonstop. You have to go now? All right, William. Thanks for coming by. I hope you start playing the game, and I hope you enjoy it. Again, feel free to come by here or Discord or anything like that for any questions you have, and I'll be glad to answer. Just, it's easier kind of step by step. Otherwise, it'll be hours of information. All right. So I have like no power cores and I have no blitz charges, guys. So even if I really wanted to super push on this blitz from here on, I don't have any resources to do it. At least it's a Ronin blitz, so it doesn't matter. But at the same point, if this was like a regular blitz with the amount of blitzing that I did for it, I would have easily been at like 8 million points with everything, because I started using my Black Order at a very low point total because I didn't really care about the total points. I wasn't even picking the teams based on points or anything like that. I just kind of said, yeah, Black Order, you got this. So when you guys see me finish these fights, they're all going to be saying 25 power cores. This will cost 25 power cores. And then we're going to get to the Black Order team, and it's going to be a little bit more than 25 power cores to use them again. Thank you there, X23. All right, and finish him. Fatality? No? Okay. That looks really weird when Negasonic misses that attack. I feel like that shouldn't happen because just the animation's odd. It's like, what do you guys find to be the weirdest attack to miss in the game? Like when someone's blind and they do an attack and it goes through the entire animation and it doesn't do anything. What do you find to be the weirdest possible one? Because I have my answer, but I'm kind of curious to see what you guys think. Like, because a lot of the really obvious ones don't miss. Like Thanos throwing a planet at you doesn't miss because, well, how is that going to miss? War Machine exploding literally everything doesn't miss. But there's one I have in mind that I think is just really funny. All right. Get a quick drink just over here. Again, you guys know I always have drinks around the stream. Keeps me awake. Uh-oh. Ah, my hand's wet. It's not registering my touch. Oh gosh. Uh-oh, I did it. That was dumb. Fix that. Yikes. Oof. Hopefully I didn't break anything. Sorry about that. Let's go with this team. All right. Yeah. Yeah. Kinorivero? Kinorivero? I believe that is your name. I agree. Yep. I am crazy. Hey Teacherman, you find it funny that the moment you come to the stream I'm playing defenders just after watching my video about beginner mistakes? That is fair. My defenders, to be fair, is smaller than a lot of people. I know people that have 300k collection power and have a bigger defenders team than I do. That's just not smart. The other funny thing is Mr. Free-to-Play MSF just made a video showing himself using the defenders to clear some content near late game. It came out about the same time mine did. But he also said that it's true that it's not the best choice, it's just the one that he had available. But it's something that a lot of people really push for, but it just doesn't make sense to push for and try and get people to do. And if you have the choice whether to build them or to build the other ones make more sense. And if you're new to the game, you can make that decision. So then after I finish today's stream, I have to check to see whether the video I recorded actually worked out well, because last couple of videos I've been recording have been not turning out very good. Like the sounds coming through, everything is fine, but there's just this immense lag on the actual video recording, which is not particularly great. So hopefully that didn't go too bad, because I don't really feel like re-recording it tonight, but if I have to, I guess I will, because I'd like to release that one as soon as possible. We'll see. Someone in your alliance is trying to use defenders in one of the Dark Dimensions. You forgot which one, but he brought Daredevil to tier 13 the other day. That sounds like it's Dark Dimension 2, if he's bringing someone to tier 13. And let me just say this. I hope he really enjoys Dark Dimension 2, because he's going to be in there a while. They take significantly longer than a slightly more ideal team. What was the other thing that you were talking about with dodging? I was chatting with someone, so I didn't quite catch it. No problem. What I was saying is, what do you guys find to be the animation in the game that looks the funniest and makes the least amount of sense to miss? For instance, let's say someone is blind and they do an attack and it doesn't hit. Because there's obviously some that do hit even if they're blind. Something like Thanos' ult still hits when he throws a moon, which makes sense. But there's some in the game which they miss, and it's like, how did they not successfully do that? And I'm just curious what you guys think is like the funniest of them. I have my opinion, but I kind of want to see yours. Hey, Frankie. Oh, you know, just blitzing. That's most of what happens nowadays, unfortunately. Apparently going for like 6 million, 7 million blitz points. Something absurd for Orb Assault. To be fair, defenders do get a little play on war offenses. They're good counters to Brotherhood and defenders. You shouldn't have your Brotherhood on defense. So you shouldn't be using the defenders on offense. They're technically more of a war defense team. I use them on war defense, but they're just there because some people screw up against them, and they're not bad as a war defense. I wouldn't say they're top 8. There are better options, but I use them just so I can use some other things elsewhere instead. Their cooldowns are okay, and there's consistent healing, and Iron Fist healing people when they go into the match makes them survive a little bit longer on defense. So they used to be one of the better war defenses, but they're not anymore. They're just an okay one. Mantis is basic. Interesting choice. Last where you put defenders on defense and someone lost them. Probably Magneto ults. Magneto ults can't miss. Who are the top 5 war defenses? Okay, we're going there. Let's do this, guys. I'm going to probably forget something important. This is not technically in order. Mercenaries, Hydra, Asgard, Marauders. Had a war recently where opponent put Brotherhood on defense. No one had good brawlers available and defenders were able to punch across. Yeah, defenders can punch across. Supernatural can punch up. There's a lot of teams that can punch up higher. Oh gosh. Marauders? I don't think I said Marauders. Mercenary, Hydra, Asgard, Marauders, Coulson, Shield, Fury Coulson. We have Captain Marvel as a war defense type team. So you can say that, but that's not really a full team option. AIM is a good defense, but they're also a good offense. Supernatural is a good defense, but also a good offense. You have to say Black Order, because technically a Black Order is one of the few teams in the game that can technically permanently stall you. They might not do anything. Like, they may only get you 1 win, and I suggest them for offense, but they are legitimately a possibility to completely stop the other alliance and make it impossible for them to take something. They're the only team I can think of that can do that. I think I said 9. Oops. Yeah, so Mag's ult doesn't miss. Mantis basic, yeah, that one's a pretty funny one. I'll agree to the Mantis basic. Okay. So do you guys want to hear what I think the funniest one of them all is? Or do you guys want to keep giving other ideas? You want me to do a little Squirrel Girl theory crafting? Or are you wanting to do a little Squirrel Girl theory crafting? Because I'm good either way. I'm always down to theory craft. Ultron is quite amusing when he misses. Fair enough. It's not the one I'm thinking. There's one that's just, it's the funniest looking to me. Ultron ult, yeah. Fair enough on the Mantis basic. The one that I think used to be really funny was Scientist Supreme, because she would miss every single enemy and literally just debuff her own team. So it was like the worst possible ability thing to have happen. And not only are you wasting something, but you're not only not doing anything to the other team, but you're actively sabotaging your own team. It was just horrendously bad. All right, so the character that his missing is the funniest to me is Ghost Rider Ultimate. He walks up to a character and stares them in the eyes, and then they walk away like nothing happened. Like, that is just hilariously odd. The Merc Rykard just shoots into the sky when he misses. That is true. There's a lot of people that just shoot really weird. Hey, Strider. Oh, just chatting and blitzing until I die, mostly. Your opinion? I had thought putting Squirrel Girl and Miles with symbiotes. My gosh, my eyes just gave out for a second. Wow, that was bad. Let's try reading again. The cleanse on special, offense down, and AoE bleed on ultimate could be great. Imagine getting symbiote Spider-Man as an assist. That is a... Okay. So Miles currently should be with your symbiotes. Currently. So there is reason to that. But personally, that's not the most efficient use of those characters, because you're losing out on Miss Marvel, which is not great because Miss Marvel really can make her a lot better. So personally, I would recommend sticking with the Miss Marvel, America Chavez, Squirrel Girl. You don't have to bring Miles over to that team right away. I would personally keep him on the symbiotes until you find something better. And I would go Gamora and Captain Marvel as the last two, or even Spider-Man or something like that for the time being. Kind of just pretend she's a hero brawler, because I do think we're going to be getting a fifth, and when we get more symbiotes, that's going to help too. But hey there, White Scarf, and you're on day 2 of tech issues. Oh, that is so horrendous. Ouch. Yeah, there's some synergy between Spider-Man and Miles. So that would work. Spider-Man does work as a good 5th on the Young Avengers team. But do remember, they're going to be a Young Avengers / Hero Brawlers. They get synergy. They get synergy from both of them. So you could run Hero Brawlers on there and it's going to work fine. And you can run Young Avengers and it's going to be fine. I'm expecting the 5th. Ow, I completely have an idea who the 5th is. Oh, wait, that makes a lot of sense. I think I know who the 5th is. Any guesses, guys? Riot would be a cool character to add to the symbiotes. And Miles should have another tag called Champions. Every character in the game should have about 30-40 extra tags, to be fair. But that would make the game so much more complicated. You think Nova... You hope Nova, technically. Okay, I have something. Let me just look up a date on something here, and I'll see. I don't think so there, Strider. I have a different idea, which to me makes sense with how everything is being built, not only in this game, but in the MCU. So that is my hint for the day. Some MCU hinting. Also, I don't remember if I said hi or not to White Scarf, but hi, White Scarf. Alright, so let me see. Howard the Duck? Gosh, no. What? Okay, so that is... Ooh, Frankie. Getting pretty interesting guesses there. I would say you are very close, but not technically accurate. I also don't think about that. I don't think on that one there, Strider. How far am I in the milestone? I don't remember exactly, but I'm on pace to finish them all. I'm actually ahead of pace on that. So let me see. I'm just looking for a release date. Oh gosh, why do they go with the longest possible? So it is further away than it should have been, which... What year is it? Patriot? Okay, I'm just going to say honestly, the character that I'm thinking is Kate Bishop. I'm almost positive they were planning Kate Bishop to be the 5th Young Avenger. I'm getting destroyed on this because I was too busy paying attention to Kate Bishop. She makes sense because rumors have it that they're legitimately building a Young Avengers team in the MCU, and Kate Bishop is going to be a big part of that. And they have a show which is going to be starring Kate Bishop coming out. I don't know when because it's been delayed with everything going on in the world. But that is my thought, and I'm getting a bunch of messages right now. Oh my. Let's go with that. Anyways, that's who I think. So I think... When was the show Hawkeye originally supposed to come out? Was it supposed to be the end of this year? Or beginning of next year? I think it's down to fall of next year now. But I know it was delayed significantly, so I don't know how far it was delayed and what their plan is with that, but I would have expected Kate Bishop to be the 5th. Because these characters aren't built that quickly. Like, it's not like they just pick up a character and then build it within a month. Like, it takes a while to do this, so they're planning pretty far ahead. Maybe a Hawkeye rework or Avenger rework too. Joshua D, this is my thought on that. Unfortunately, they were hinting so much at an Avengers rework for such a long time. I don't think they're going to do it anymore. I think they've changed their mind on the way they want to go about this. And instead of giving us a legitimate Avengers rework, I think they're going to make individual teams for all of the Avengers first, which is going to make all of the Avengers characters better. Like, I think Black Widow is going to be getting a bit of a team with Red Guardian and maybe some of the other characters that are in there. Obviously, it's got changed. Their plans probably got changed just a little bit. But I do think she's going to get a new team. And then I think Captain America is going to eventually get a new team. I think Thor already did. Maybe Hawkeye gets a new team. Maybe he fits with Black Widow. But I don't see them getting a full one. They have you upset about how they're releasing these characters, though? Why is that? I could see Hawkeye getting reworked in November because of that. You feel like the Avengers rework might come after the Young Avengers team is released? I think it's going to be I think it's a lot longer away than that. Personally, I hope I'm wrong, but I don't think I am. I don't think we're getting a straight up Avengers rework because there's nothing in it for them. There's no reason they would do it. They're all characters that everyone has, and making them a meta team just doesn't feel right anymore. Hey Vral, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good, bud. Some more blitzing. Time to start dinner. Oh, oops. Thanks for the stream again. Got to run for now. Good luck with the blitz payout. Thank you. I mean, I'm not really doing this for the blitz payout. It's for the chimichangas. All for those chimichangas. But thanks for coming on out. Time to start dinner. Have a great rest of your stream. Thanks for everything. Always glad to help. Have a good dinner. Cap, Winter Soldier, Falcon need to be together in a top team. I agree. Technically speaking, I don't think that's going to happen. I think Cap and Winter Soldier are going to be put on a Howling Commandos team down the road. It honestly just occurred to me like the day before I did me and White Scarf, I guess technically was partially responsible for the concept. The day before I did the video with the Pokemon. So I stand by that as being a really good idea, and I think it's something that they will do down the road. Maybe. I'd be all in for a Howling Commandos team. So I don't think Falcon would fit on that, But if I'm wrong and they do Captain America, Falcon, Winter Soldier, U.S. Agent, some Sharon Carter, I'd be happy with that too. I'm doing pretty good, Rawl. Tired. I'm very tired, but I'm doing good. How great would it be to Cap to have his own team? I would be super happy. I wonder if there will be a... they could have to get the Tag Commandos with the old school Howling Commandos. Yeah, 100% Howling Commandos. I wonder if there will be a point in this game where most characters could have 2 viable team options. Most characters might... Well, Strider, that was part of the original Howling Commandos team, but that's the one I've always said. But there's also a chance that they go the Disney Plus show route with Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and they go with the U.S. Agent and the more recent characters. I'm saying there's 2 possible routes they can go with Captain America. But then if they do that, then they're breaking up the Power Armor team again. And back to the point of most characters having 2 viable team options. I don't think we'll ever be to the point where most characters have 2 viable team options. But a lot of characters, yes, 100%. Obviously, I want Dum Dum Dugan. And Peggy Carter as a tank character. Why you got Peggy as a tank? Don't get me wrong. Peggy is the character I most want to come to this game right now. But why as a tank? Especially also with Cap, because Cap is the tank. Oh no. Strider, what? Oh no. I'm just... I need to know why the first thought you have when you think of Peggy Carter is tank. Because... Would you mess with her? I certainly wouldn't. I don't know how to answer that one. I'll admit, I am about 2,000,000% sure that Peggy would kick my butt in a fight. So no, I would not be planning on fighting Peggy Carter. But that doesn't... I would also not be planning to pick a fight with Punisher, and he's not a tank. And I wouldn't really want to be picking a fight with, well, most of the characters in this game. Oh gosh. So not only does the stream chat like the apparently all are Avril Lavigne fans, now you're all trying to pick fights with which I support the Avril Lavigne part, but now you're trying to pick fights with Peggy. And let's just say this: if my stream chat decides to actually start picking fights with Peggy Carter, I would have even less people come by the streams. So that'd be pretty sad, because you all get your butt kicked, and you may not make it back. I can beat up Night Nurse. You're not wrong. You aren't wrong. Well, Jarvis tried. And how did that go, White Scarf? How did that go? Yeah, 100% he got his butt kicked. Now I can use this ultimate. And goodbye, Nebula. So we're up to 1,045 chimichangas. Do I think they would add another hand character? Eventually. But I'm just trying to think, what hand character would they really add anytime soon? Shadowlands Daredevil? I think you're getting a little obscure more so at this point. Madame Gao? Okay, you're getting a little more, a little, I don't know. I still don't think anytime soon. I think there's a lot of characters that'll be coming way before that. But I highly respect the answer of we need 3 more so we can have left and right. That might be the dumbest answer, but it's definitely my favorite answer. And I love it. And I don't know. I think if they're going to be doing like multiple versions of the same characters, Daredevil is pretty far down the list on characters they want to bring multiple versions of the character to this game. Spider-Man is obviously the logical choice if you're going to get multiple versions of a character. It's Spider-Man because Spider-Man is so beloved in so many versions, which leads to a lot of interesting conversations. And I know they have 3 versions of Spider-Man, technically 2 more so, but that's the one I could see them doing. That one makes sense to me. I don't see them doing multiple Daredevils. At least not soon. I mean, they did release multiple of one character. We have 2 Peter Parkers in this game. And from what I can tell, they're planning on releasing another duplicate character, but that's a little bit of a different question, a different issue, because that might just be outdated information where they change their mind about something. But I'll explain that in a second. You want to see infamous Doctor Doom? I mean, I just want to see Doctor Doom. Is there a reason why Punisher is not getting the Defender tag? Well, there's a few reasons. Technically speaking, Punisher is not actually a Defender. So that's the main reason. He just hangs out with them a lot, but he never does fully properly join the team, at least in most case scenarios. So that's one reason. The other reason is at the time they didn't want to give a lot of people certain tags because they were concerned about making teams too powerful, and they didn't like it would have made the Defenders team better than they intended at the time. It's also the reason Punisher doesn't have the military tag, because it would have made it possible to just drop Luke Cage or JJ from the Defenders and put in Captain Marvel, and that would have been too powerful. Hey there, Wiki Wolf. Okay, so here is what I know. I know that they have promised us a Night Nurse rework of some sort. If I have no idea what happened to that, but they did say this. Now, not only that, I know that in this game we have Christine Palmer. That's the Night Nurse we have. We have Christine Palmer. However, if you look through the game files and all of the images associated to the game, you can find a shadow portrait of Claire Temple. Claire Temple is also Night Nurse. So I don't know how long that has been. I don't know how long that has been a thing. Like how long she has been in the game files and such. But maybe we're not getting a legitimate Night Nurse rework. Might just be getting a brand new Night Nurse. I don't really know what they're planning on doing. I mean, it'd be really confusing if they just change which Night Nurse is in the game. So I don't know what's going on there at all. Unless they're making like a full-on like medical team, which would be kind of funny. And not very productive for anything but raids, maybe? I don't know. You're calling it now Shang-Chi is going to be on the Defenders team. I really hope not, Strider. Not because it doesn't make sense. And I'm excited for Shang-Chi the movie and the character and the game and all that. I'm just excited. The actual actor makes me laugh as a person from some stuff I've seen from him, even if I've never actually watched him. Just, you know, when they announced everything, I looked into the actors for a lot of the stuff to see what I thought, and he did genuinely make me laugh. So I'm quite excited about that. But at the same point, the last thing in the world I want is them adding more things to the darn Defenders team. I just want them to go away. I'm tired of them. But that's fine. I mean, maybe he makes them more fun. I'd be okay with if he's like fun. Oh, that's the green screen I just hit. Did I break everything? Let me check. No, I didn't break everything. I think. All right. So Captain America's actually been doing pretty good on my Marauders team. Yeah, the Brotherhood 2.0. But we would have to... I don't know. Just the emotional trauma of thinking that we could be getting more Defenders to this game. It's not what I'm looking for. It's not something I'm looking forward to. Obviously, if it happens, okay. But it's still just emotionally tough. The amount that people have fought them and fought with them. Like, if I could undo a rework, I would undo the Defenders rework just because of that. I know a lot of people were really upset at how bad they were, but I would gladly make them a horrendous team again so people don't have to emotionally deal with that whole thing. Alright. Do I like... Let me see if I'm reading that word right. Sorry, my eyes are really bad right now. Honestly, I'm not sure the word that you're saying there, Bob. Bob, I said that word funny, I'm sorry. Not like the countless Phoenix or Black Bolt teams. Phoenix and Black Bolt are a whole lot less annoying than the Defenders are. And there was a time where 90% of Blitz battles were against Defenders. So it's not anything we've seen in any other situation but the Defender. Yeah, I was thinking calzones, but I don't think that's what you're going for. It's a pancake that's rolled into an ice cream cone, the inside covered in Nutella, then filled with ice cream like an ice cream cone. That sounds amazing. White Scarf, are you here? Can you hear me, White Scarf? If you can, have you heard of this thing? And if you have, can we get one? As you know, Bob, I live in Italy, but I've never heard of that, so White Scarf knows more, so I'm asking her and just yelling to her. And I'm trying to find out. Yeah, I'm hoping that's a thing. That's what I'm hoping. Let's just blind Iron Fist. Worldwide. Fair enough. I was just being selfish. Come on, and you want me to like be reasonable and considering others? Ugh. And now we're going back to this. Ghost Rider missing with his ult. That Daredevil was dodging a whole lot. Alright. I somehow lost Doctor Strange. It's not a great situation. So I'm not getting any answers from White Scarf. This is tragic. I'm texting White Scarf. Right. I'm scrolling up and I'm taking a screenshot of your comments here and I'm sending it to White Scarf to ask her about this. And I'm feeling like she's going to actually answer. Is this real? I guess we'll find out, guys. White Scarf is the final say on this. Maybe it was a made up thing in the restaurant, but we make them at home now. Maybe White Scarf knows and is keeping them to herself. Hopefully she answers soon, because chat is starting to turn on White Scarf, which is a very concerning statement. Gosh, I lost Doctor Strange and I didn't pay any attention into this fight. And my team is still going on and on. It was with a pizza base, and they rolled it into a cone, then spread with Nutella, then filled with ice cream. I mean, pizza rolled into a cone, spread with Nutella, ice cream. It's like a dessert calzone. Or a pie. Dessert calzone. Who here understands the reference of saying a dessert calzone is a pie, or a pie is just a dessert calzone? Whoever does, congratulations, you have good taste in television. If you don't, that's fine. You have good taste in streamers, maybe? I don't know. Okay, White Scarf, you know, yeah, that is a calzone. But did you see the thing I sent you and asked you about? It wasn't calzone, but it was... I mean, it kind of is similar, it sounded like, but it sounded amazing at the same point. Whoa, 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 whoa. That is mind-blowing. A calcone is a calzone with a cone. Oh my gosh. You have enlightened this world with your knowledge. Thank you, good Bob. Shocked if they made it up for so long. I've never heard of this at all. I mean, so if they're using pizza dough, calling it calzones is legitimate. But White Scarf, they're not calling it calzones, they're calling it calcones. That's the part. It's calcones. And then it's like a cone with like a pancake and Nutella and then ice cream. Calzones and cones of Dunshires. Dessert calzones and cones of Dunshire. Yep, 100%. And that is the reference I was making. I was making a Ben Wyatt reference. Well, Parks and Rec reference, I technically suppose. No, it wasn't a typo. It was 100% intentional. That was the point. Then it is weird. No, it's not weird. It's inspirational. It is life. I was hoping you knew where to find this so we can go get this. Like, right now. It's only 11:10 at night. But, yeah, potentially tasty. There we go. Y'all are making me hungry. Good thing dinner is soon. These streams are turning into, like, random food conversations as we go along. Make one. Tastes amazing. Dessert calzones definitely exist. I know that. I've made them. But I've never made a calcone with ice cream and pancakes. I mean, what was it yesterday that we were just talking about the best versions of Mexican food? To be fair, that's all Chimichanga's fault. How am I doing on my chimichangas here? Can I kill Hulk? But you should, White Scarf. You should do this. And the reason we asked you is because he had it in Italy. And you know more about Italy than even I. I know, who could imagine? No, it was apparently Italian. White Scarf, did you even look at the text I sent you? Come on. Oh, I'm getting tons of messages. Yeeks. Alright, White Scarf's looking it up, guys. We're gonna find ourselves where to get this food. It was on a holiday. Bob, which city was it in? I think we need to know which city this was in. We will find the almighty Calcone. The bottom message was covered. I didn't see the... Actually, I was trying to hurry, so I don't actually know what I took a screenshot of. In a restaurant, and since we've made them at home, maybe it was just a restaurant specific thing, perhaps. And all you find is that a Calcone is an aromatic ketone. White Scarf. Have you completely damaged your computer's search prowess, or I guess your tablet's search prowess? Is everything just going to turn into aromatic ketones? Honestly, I had a story I was planning on telling, but I think something to do with how tired I am. I'm kind of forgetting the story. I kind of forgot what I was going to say. I mean, say anything at this point. White Scarf, you can't find anything? This is a tragic occurrence. Oh well. I can just roll up a pancake and put ice cream in it. That'll probably do the trick. Oh, Jack wanted me to do Spider-Verse versus Asgardians. Jack, are you on my Discord server? If you're still here, I don't even know anymore. Sorry, I got really tired and things are slipping a bit mentally. Because I'm not going to tell you guys who, but I know that someone here decided it was a good idea to do daily streams every day from 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. and then never actually finish at 11 p.m. Yeah, I don't know who did that dumb thought, but someone did. That's for sure. Google pizza cone. It was like that, but with Nutella and ice cream. Jack one of the people that said he had to go for dinner? And never go to bed afterwards? Yeah, that's also another issue. Details. Details. Who needs sleep? I do. Alright, so they did their job. Good old Nobu. Nobu brings so much to this team. I can't do it an hour earlier. Then it's earlier story time. That's too close to dinner time, Rawl. It's not really a doable time, unfortunately. Story time, story time. I'm literally just thinking about story time while I go through. I haven't even looked at the teams I've been fighting. Carl, yes, I did put him there 100% on Arena. I haven't actually done it on Blitz yet. Pretend? There's a place in Rome called Kono Pizza, but there's no trace of dessert. Tragic. So yeah, that's what I do in Arena. I haven't been doing that on Blitz, though. I don't know what that means in Spanish, and I actually don't know what it means in Italian, so I'm going to go with no. That's my answer. Alright, come on here. Kill this guy. Malign this guy. Punch this guy? Punch this guy? Punch someone. sounds good to me. All right, we're gonna go. Let's go special. Finish off the Punisher. I said that. I said finish off the Punisher. No, no, you guys. Okay, fine. Finish off the Punisher. And now I can work on Luke Cage as I intended. I definitely didn't try to click anyone else. And now I can get Rocket killed. Good, good. It's all fine. Everything is okay. Now, Daredevil, you didn't even get attacked and you're counterattacking. You're an absolute jerk, Daredevil. Alright, put it on auto. They're dying. Can you guys die quickly, though? Thank you. What story time are we doing today? A lot of thought, a lot of thinking here. Trying to come up with a good story for everyone. But I honestly can't think of one right now. Probably the sleep deprivation. That usually leads to some issues. At least that's what I've heard. What do we got? What do we got? Alright, so this is my Black Order team. And actually, since you have mentioned it, I'm going to reorder them right now and save it. So what I'm going to need is to put Cull there. Now I need to find Corvus, who is here, and then I gotta put Thanos there. Shopping mishaps. Shopping mishaps. I do have something. It's kind of funny, and it's shopping related. Shopping-ish related. I'll just use this, and I'll scroll up. I'll find the other Black Order. Manage. Delete. All right, Carl. We're putting all our trust in you now. It's all on you. I'm actually gonna go put this up to the right spot. So can you go down below this and go up to the top? No. That's too tragic. Advice on how pants look. What? I'm very concerned there, White Scarf. I don't know what you're talking about, and I feel like I should. But the actual quote is just kind of concerning. I'm being Critica? Sorry? Yeah, he can stop chains. It's fine at this point. It's unlikely that there's going to be a chain going there at this point. Because pants in the USA is different than pants in England. Cryptic. What? I'm just very, very confused on what's happening. And yes, pants is different in the US than it is in the UK. I still refuse to... Oh! I know what you're saying, White Scarf. I don't know if I want to tell that story. Oh gosh, you stepped away for a bit. How is X-Force on War Offense? Everything I am seeing, they are the third best War Offense in the game, maybe? Potentially. They're pretty good. Ooh. Let's go down here because you get demoted below. Nope, that's not demoted. Alright, that's fine. There we are. That one is definitely a shopping zap. You're not wrong, White Scarf. You're not wrong, but is it something I should be sharing? Let's go against as Guardians. Why not? I mean, I don't really think so at this point, because I don't really have a graceful way of wording that. But yeah, Frankie, I do believe them to be a pretty good war offense team. Yes, Bob. Symbiote Spider-Man has use in any single level of the game. The only issue with him is he's not going to help you on the Cosmic Villains or Mystic campaign. But overall, yeah. Symbiote Spider-Man is a raid character. You can use him in Blitz, you can use him in Arena, you can use him in War. You can use him for the first Dark Dimension, the second Dark Dimension, the third Dark Dimension. Literally everywhere you are in the game, you can use Symbiote Spider-Man for something and be getting great use out of him. See, there both Thanos and Ebony Maw got hit, and Cull only counterattacked once. So, I don't feel like it's working. Like, it does the double. And there he didn't even attack Thanos. But there he hit both. I'm very confused. It doesn't have any consistency. Just taunt up. Just finish him with a basic. Good old health steal here. Thanos gonna... Yeah, Thanos just flip everything. Why not? Invisible Woman is in 2 hours? Yeah, that sounds right. So for anyone prepared for that, now is a good time for you. I am not prepared to do anything else with my Invisible Woman at this point. Alright, so how many chimichangas am I at? I am at 1,325. Alright guys, as this loads back up, how many power cores do you think doing another battle with my Black Order would cost me? What do you guys think? Place your bets. Oh, I didn't do it fast enough. Your Invisible Woman is going to 7-star. Congrats. So yeah, guys, I may have done a couple of battles with my Black Order during the Quarter Blitz. Maybe. Just a few. 1 or 2. So I'm actually rather disappointed I'm not going to be getting another orb live on stream with after this blitz rotation. I think they should just give it to me for free. Yeah, just a few blitz battles. It's fine. Accidentally clicks it, loses my home. It's like, do I want to do a blitz rotation? Or do I want to do another battle with my Black Order? Do I want to buy a house? Do I want to buy a bag of popcorn at a movie theater? Oh, they're all the same price. Right now, Thor just hit them. Perfectly done. Thank you, Heimdall. No thank you in Mr. Fist over there. Alright, so this battle, one more battle, and then it is story time. Which I am very excited for because I'm slowly deteriorating a little over here mentally, if you haven't noticed. Kind of getting tired. Just a little. I'm as tired, that slight level of tired of as the amount of battles I did with my Black Order. So one last Blitz battle. Who are we going to fight? Let's do this one. Why not? I really don't actually care that much. Ooh. Oh, I'm getting so many messages. I have like 20 messages from the last 2 minutes. And I don't feel like answering them. Yeah, that was strange. He only did the double counter twice. I do not think it's a T4 thing. Mine is T4'd. My cull is fully maxed. All 3 of those characters are fully maxed, so it's definitely not a T4 thing. Again, it just doesn't make so much sense. Don't tire yourself out too much or you'll beat me too easy with a heads up. See, maybe this is why you struggle at that game so much. It's a cooperation game and you're talking about beating me. Oh, White Scarf. So much to learn. So much to learn, so little time. Alright. So this is basically going to end up like Wakanda versus Captain Marvel. Get this ult here. I'm going to keep my targeting there, hit the Black Panther ult. And now I'm just going to let Black Panther solo kill Captain Marvel. Hate studying. How do you not get distracted by MSF? That's what losers do. I understand that feel, Bob. After all, I'm in medical school here. There's a whole lot of studying. It's just I have to determine what I'm doing at what point and stick to it. Build out time and don't go too hard on the studying where you're going to like go pure exhaustion and lose your mind. Take breaks, and when you're breaking, take legitimate breaks. Don't just kind of play on your phone while at the books. Like, step away from the books and dedicate time to other things. That's my best suggestion there. So this got me up to, what, 9,000 World Warrior milestone points already? Not too bad. Give me something to get this last orb, guys. Come on. What are breaks? Oh, White Scarf, not this again. Do I have something nice here? Or is it going to be something not helpful? It's something not helpful. Oh well. I was really hoping I could have got something helpful for this milestone here. But it doesn't look like we are. Let's take a quick look at how many we have again, because I don't remember. We're over 1,200. We're at 1,400. So I would need to spend 205 campaign energy. Or did I do all my these? Yeah, there's literally nothing else I could do to get that right now. So yeah, that's not going to happen. So that's going to wrap that up. And we are moving on to story time. Yay. I'm not sure why I gave myself a drum roll, but I enjoyed that. All right, so you guys have made the decision. And why is that? Yeah, that bothers me so much, but what can I do? Oh well. It is indeed the time of stories. So I don't know why that disappears on that corner. If I go here, does it disappear? Sorry, I'm going to stop staring at that. I was getting sidetracked. You guys wanted to hear a story about a shopping mishap. While White Scarf did actually suggest something that's a shopping mishap of sorts, I'm not sure if I really know how to tell that as a story at this point on the internets. So I'm not going to for today. Maybe tomorrow I'll discuss it. I'll figure out a way to tell it, and maybe I could say that one tomorrow. But for today, I'm going to talk a bit about another shopping mishap. I'm actually not going to talk just about shopping mishap, but it'll feature a shopping mishap in this bit of a story time. So back in the day when I lived in Brentwood, Tennessee, and went to Lipscomb University in Nashville, Tennessee, I was part of the Honors College there. For the Honors College, we had a special yearly trip, or so on and so forth, which we were to take. The year that I was on that trip, the first year, We went to Birmingham, Alabama. Gonna be honest with you, not the most exciting place to go to. That's just an aside. We explored like old, no longer in use factories and such. We watched movies at some point, so that was pretty chill. Yeah, Birmingham, not my favorite place at all. Was it Birmingham? Yeah, it was Birmingham. I ended up meeting up with a friend, which was good, but other than that, the city, not so great. At night, just going to say a couple of the more entertaining things that happened while we were there. At night, a lot of people decided they wanted to go find something called the Tunnel of Lights, which I'm just hearing that and I'm like, that sounds so sketchy, and I do not think, if you guys are in a city you're not familiar with, that isn't known for being the safest city, do not go looking for anything called the Tunnel of Lights. That is not a good life decision. But they asked me if I wanted to go, and I had nothing better to do, so I said sure. And because out of everyone there, 99% of the people were from very, very affluent backgrounds, and let's just say did not have much city smarts or street smarts. I was not always from a very affluent background, and I grew up in the city. So I ended up leading everyone through the one of the worst areas of Birmingham to find the so-called city of Tunnel of Lights, which is still a terrifying phrase. Again, don't go looking for Tunnel of Lights, kids. Bad idea. Which was very adventurous, as basically 40, 50 people are all panicking every step we take, thinking they're going to get themselves killed. Also, I found out that people, when they're following you, assume that if you walk across the road, all 50 people can fit across the road at the same time. No, I was not checking to see if it was enough room for 50 people. At most, I'm checking for 5 people. But everyone wanted to come across. Then we went to Waffle House. Some people walked through fountains. Oh, nice little stuff. Sounds like the start to a Stephen King novel. You would have expected that, yes, but actually nothing went wrong. Just some people started panicking and went home earlier. But the next day, we actually went out to an NAACP museum, I believe. So it was like an African American history museum, sort of. Which I'm a nerd. I'm a history nerd. I was all into. There was a lot of stuff about like even the Negro Leagues in baseball, which I'm huge into. There was some stuff about there was some really interesting stuff about a lot of stuff that I liked. Then for some reason there was a lot of stuff about the band The Clash, which I have no idea what The Clash was doing in an NAACP museum, but they were there. I don't know if you guys know this, but The Clash, they very white. Very, very white. But anyways, after that, we went into the gift store, and then it was supposed to be lunchtime, and I was in the gift store with some friends, and being me, as you can see, I always have hats on. I saw a bunch of hats, and I was looking at, just a couple, 5, 6 hats or so, and I had them all in my hand, and I got a text message, and I was reading the text, and then one of my friends called to me and said, "Yo, you coming?" And I was like, "Oh, yeah, sure." And I wasn't paying attention. I just kind of walked out of the store, and I still had the hats on me. I walked like 2 blocks before realizing I still had the hats on me. They never realized. I ended up going back to the store and giving them the hats back. The guy's like, "Oh, okay, thanks." But I accidentally stole about $200 worth of hats because that place was expensive. Like, really expensive. So I accidentally stole $200 worth of hats and had to bring it back. That is the story for today. It's the story of how I accidentally stole $200 worth of hats. I do hope you enjoyed the story, and I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Thank you guys a lot for coming. For every one of you guys, it has been awesome, and there's been 5 videos released by me within the last 2 days, today and the last 2 days, and there's another video coming out in 27 minutes, which makes 6 videos in the last 2 days, 3 days, and there's probably another one coming tomorrow and maybe one the day after that. So yeah, just check those out if you want. Hope you guys like them. Thanks again for coming, and I'll be back tomorrow